Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm David.
For 15 years, we've been eating Oreos together.
And today, we're going to eat them with you.
Some flavors are wild.
Some are concerning.
And some
are an absolute revelation. Join us.
Do double stuff.
Oh, hey, David.
Hey, man.
What's been going on?
I made an Oreo mini.
What do you mean you made it?
I got a kid.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a cookie. I was like, how?
No.
Why didn't you tell me?
I got a kid.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your Oreo mini.
Congratulations on your Oreo mini.
Thank you. He's turning into a thin pretty quickly.
Aw.
Does that make us Oreos?
Yeah, right?
Are Oreos the parent of the Oreo mini?
I'm going to say yes.
I have a lot more questions.
Maybe we should wait until the minis episode
To talk about how when two
the
Oreos
family
love each other
tree.
very much.
That's like that scene in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, where they're like, all the Oreos are girls.
Push. Come on, little one, push.
They should get an Oreo. In the last one, it was all down to a Snickers wrapper. I don't know why.
Yeah, that could have been
Mondelez
an
International
Oreo.
and the National Biscuit Company didn't try and get their hat in the ring.
Is there an iconic cinematic Oreo moment?
There has to be.
Wait, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Do they find an Oreo in the
They find
backyard?
Oreo and they feed off of it
Yeah,
for
and
a
it's
while.
like the cream, and they're like holding it like shaving cream.
That does feel right to me. And now that I'm thinking about it, actually makes it feel like they've got the texture of an Oreo cream so wrong.
Yeah, that's my recollection.
They're like, it's like a liquid. It's goopy.
Yeah, I haven't revisited since we've started the pod. Producer Will is looking into this for us because otherwise we get angry viewer mail.
My mother writing. Go fuck yourself.
E.T. is Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. Oh.
Producer Will has pulled up.
Producer Will's pulled up one that I should have known immediately.
I don't remember either of these. Could you run me through them?
Oh, I don't remember the one from The Parent Trap. I'm sure they trapped their parents in an Oreo. But Rounders I remember very well, which is that Malkovich's character of the Russian, which he does a perfect Russian accent.
I have seen and enjoyed this movie.
Always is eating Oreos at the table. And when he twists them, I believe, is his tail.
Oh my God, I remember this.
And Matt Damon starts beating him, and he's like, what the fuck, man? Like, you don't know, why are you beating me? I had a great hand, why you fold? Don't do the folding. And Matt Damon eye fucks the Oreos real quick, and Malkovich loses it. And so he, like, gives Malkovich the note to be like, hey, dog, I want to play you on, like, even footing.
Yeah.
I'm going to round you out.
Yeah, I forgot
And
about
that's
this.
like the part of the big climax of Rounders because they're playing.
I wanna
for,
rewatch Rounders.
They're playing for all of Ed Norton's debt. Haven't seen Rounders in 20 years.
Me neither.
Clearly remember too much of it.
Yeah. Producer Will has, thankfully, I'm so glad that we did the research. Producer Will has pulled out the fact that the cookie in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is an oatmeal cream pie and not an Oreo.
Oh.
So good on them for getting the texture right.
That is more correct.
Yeah. All right. So sadly, I guess.
Also, insane National Biscuit Company, get in there.
Maybe they were like, we want it whipped creamy. And they were like, someone was like, we cannot do Oreo. It would be factually wrong. That's what I choose to
shrunken
believe.
my children many times and they cannot eat an Oreo.
All right. So
yeah, Rounders, I mean, that is an iconic Oreo moment.
it hinges on the sandwich aspect of the cookie.
Yeah.
The assembling and disassembling, making it a tell, loops it into what the movie is actually about.
The story hinges on Oreos.
Yeah, I'm pleased that we came to that conclusion. And all before we've even said what we're reviewing today.
Oh, Oreos, yeah, right?
Yeah. Man, wouldn't that be a crazy pivot? We're here to talk about salami.
Chips Ahoy. We're doing a review of Rounders, actually.
While we eat a salami.
Give it like a 7.5.
We have to rewatch it to be sure.
Salami's good.
Mustard.
Just like Matt Damon.
Okay, what are we reviewing today? The dark chocolate Oreo.
Yeah, nice.
David, we've talked about it fondly in the past. Do you feel like you've created like a nostalgia bubble for the dark chocolate Oreo in your mind that is rating it higher internally than maybe it could meet in reality?
My instinct is no, mostly because they use the dark chocolate cream so often. It just doesn't feel like it's been that long since I've had at least the components of a dark chocolate Oreo. You know, at the end of the day, it'll be interesting to revisit it after having the pieces used elsewhere so many times. I will be really surprised, which has happened on the show before, if this is anything other than what I expect. And I mean that in a genuinely very complimentary way.
Yeah. What I'm hoping for as like a taste experience here is that what we have had in the past, like dirt cake or whatever, or black and white, other things, that in over-gussying the dark chocolate, we actually, I think, took away from it and detracted from its cleanliness and strength.
Sure.
And I'm hoping that this cookie is like eating a nice piece of sushi where you're like, hey, dog, let the fish do its work.
I see the vision.
This
I
is
get
a
it.
nice cut of belly or something like,
Yeah.
eat that belly.
I think that's totally on point.
My hope
Yeah.
is that it can come back and actually be more than it was when they put a bunch of shit on it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need a fucking bedazzled up sushi.
I
Ugh.
would need to look through the records. I don't recall ever having an experience where I thought a different flavor using the dark chocolate cream surpassed the dark chocolate Oreo. There was maybe one where it was dark chocolate on the bottom and like a mocha chocolate on the top. This is the kind of thing that would be helpful for me to remember before I started talking. But
Oh no, brain working in real time.
Whoa. If that is true, the reason that it was true is that it was a very minor change. It wasn't like
Yeah.
a wacky cookie. It was like,
Hello.
yeah, look
I'm
what
an
we've done.
cookie.
Clown flavor.
What? Stop eating me.
When there's shenanigans there, it's usually good because you're relying on the dark chocolate. It's not usually better.
Yeah.
I understand why you keep coming back to this well. It's a heavy hitter for them.
Yes, they clearly know it. It got into regular rotation immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Before release, I think they were like, this is a regular rotation Oreo. This is a forever.
Do we know when dark was introduced into the Oreo population?
The same time as light.
Oh my God. Let's do that podcast.
Like the creation story.
In the long, long ago. Patreon, baby.
Can't wait for my Talmudic interpretation of the creation of the Oreo.
The Cookie Chronicles of Riddick.
You think we could do it? I bet we got like a $250 million budget.
Hey, Vin, we got
Vin.
a project for you.
Hey, Vin, baby.
Free cookies.
How do you feel about cookies and sitting in between David and I? I think it's worth noting that dark chocolate as a whole
Yeah.
didn't gain great prominence until later in our lives.
I mean,
it wasn't
Hershey
like,
Dark has been around, the gold and dark brown packaging. Like, not my favorite dark chocolate in the world, but
you know,
I mean,
you're
that's
like
been around.
bougie dark chocolates
Sure.
where you know what percentage
Totally.
of cocoa or whatever. Like, that's a more modern thing. I'm not saying like within the past year or two.
No,
but,
that's
like,
fair. That's true. The percentage thing, which I was not really familiar with until recently.
They're riding that thing.
Yeah.
They're riding that wave.
Yeah.
That's what they're going for. Is they're like, hey, you're out here with your ethically sourced cacao.
Yeah.
Wow, the Hershey's Dark came out in 1939.
This is what I'm talking about. My whole life, I have known that there was the Hershey bar, and then there was the Hershey's Dark.
That's crazy. I would have thought that was a 90s Halloween treat.
I could have bought that.
The spooky season.
Yeah, I could have believed that. It's definitely been around through at least late childhood. Obviously, at this point, since I'm younger than having been born in 1939. The whole time I've been alive.
When I was born, there was only one kind of Hershey's chocolate. It was light and it was delicious. And all of the cocoa beans that were harvested in the world went into that chocolate. Now in 1939, I remember Hershey's Dark Chocolate came out, and I thought to myself, what are they doing with all the other cocoa beans? And then you tied an onion to your belt, as was the style of the time.
I'm just going to keep going.
Let me keep going. I think I went into
go.
Abe Simpson at the end of that.
All right, dark chocolate around a long time. Dark chocolate Oreos around not that long of a time.
Interestingly, the Dark Chocolate Oreo was released on the 80-year anniversary of the Hershey's Dark Chocolate.
Guess what? We still got some obvious good ideas left in
you
the
think-
factory.
Do you think that the Nabisco headquarters is like across the street from a Hershey's headquarters and they like look at each other through chocolate binoculars?
I mean, I hope so.
I hope so.
Binoculars.
Chocknocular. I do like the idea of all corporate powerhouses having skyscrapers that look at each other.
Yes, and ideally the skyscrapers are in the shape of the food they make.
Ooh, or at least have a big one on top like the Daily Planet.
Yeah, I'd be willing to accept either. My preference is gigantic foods, but gigantic foods as Christmas tree toppers is also acceptable.
Yeah, as long as it can fall over and crush the CEO when his hubris gets too out of control.
That's
Then,
the key.
yeah, then I'm good.
Then we're flexible.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It could do a Prometheus and roll onto him, or it
And he
could,
just doesn't think to move left or right.
don't zig or zag. He's again hubris. Actually, with an Oreo, if you had a giant Oreo rolling towards you, I would just stay right in the middle.
Sure, because you'd get the headroom from the cream.
Yeah, it would go right over you.
This is also now a disaster relief prep podcast.
Yeah.
So we
If
prepared
you're a
you for
prepper.
one very specific disaster.
Okay, so we've got the dark chocolate Oreo. We'll talk a little bit about the package. It's family size. You could bring this to your mini.
Oh, yeah.
Who has teeth? No.
No teeth.
Wow. really mini. Okay, package, traditional blue. The dark chocolate flavor cream words are embossed in gold, which I think is just great. Really makes them pop against this dark chocolate
It's classy.
Oreo picture. It is classy.
It's interesting to note that gold is also a key factor in Hershey dark wrappers.
I wonder if that's just like a common theme amongst the more commercially minded dark chocolates, that they're like, throw some gold in there, make it pop.
I'm trying to think about other
If
ones.
we've been trained to intake gold, like rimmed lettering as this is a dark chocolate.
Maybe. Producer Will, could you check if like Ghirardelli dark chocolate uses gold? Because I don't have the packaging memorized.
Oh, Lindt. Lindt uses,
Oh, there you
Lindt
go.
uses gold on everything. They love it. They're
Yeah.
like the Trump of chocolate. Tacky fucks. Where's our Clancy?
I don't know that Lindt
We put
deserves
all
that.
these consonants together.
I think Lindt is maybe taking more heat for that than it deserves.
I don't know anyone at Lindt. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to say it and stick to it. I believe it. It's true. It's the way of things.
But if you want to send us free truffles, you should still do that.
Fine. I'll text Jimmy Lindt my address.
Jimmy Lindt.
Hey, it's me, Jimmy Lindt. You owe me chocolate money. Back to the package.
So purple but no gold, or gold but no purple.
Wow. Dave's gone blind.
Whoa.
There is a gigantic dark chocolate Oreo, which is split. There's some nice shavings of dark chocolate at the bottom to show you like how classy this operation is. I think they're doing a lot to make this feel like a fancier Oreo.
Yeah, I think you're right. But not as aggressive as they went with the Irish cream thins.
No, with that like nice matte kind
paper.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, like it registers as still something you could put in your kid's lunchbox, but it's nicer than a traditional Oreo.
Yeah. I think the idea is like you don't have to feel like trash if you eat a bunch of these at home and nobody's looking.
Yeah.
This is a classy little treat. It's not like upper crust. It's just not Garbo.
Right.
Other notes, always made with real cacao. Slit appears when opened as per usual. Doesn't say if it's ethically sourced. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this the Star Wars font?
No.
What's with that K? That's a Star Wars K under dark. That K is pretty Star Wars'd out. It looks like the R from Star Wars.
The R the tail would need to continue into the K for it to be the Star Wars font. The S's and R's in Star Wars travel.
Oh, so they do.
I don't know if it's come out that I love Star Wars on this podcast yet. If you know me, which most of our listeners do, they already know this.
Yeah.
The real question would be, what font did they use for the Star Wars Oreo?
I think it's just the Star Wars font. It just says Star Wars.
It's
in
the,
Star
I'm
Wars
curious
font.
about the dark side, light side.
Holy crap, ass. It is the same font.
You are closer than I realized.
I think they used the Oreo font to write dark side versus light side.
Yes.
And
And
it
it
just turns
matches
out that it was close enough
pretty
that
well.
nobody complained.
Yeah, nice catch on that.
All right. Thanks, Producer Will. Taking us
He gave a thumbs up.
to Truth Town.
You might have heard it. Do we want to bust open?
Let's do it. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, these cookies.
What are we here for? What are we doing?
We knew before.
Forgot. We both had kids. We don't have memories anymore.
Yeah, we're tired.
All right, let's open this
Yeah,
shit.
hungry for cookies.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Give it a sniff.
Boy,
We'll
it's
get the
looking
best
back
out of
at
the
me.
package.
Oh. Yeah.
That's rich.
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 It's kind of cakey.
You're on point.
You know,
That's
it
right.
has like chocolate sheet cake feelings.
Yeah, no, you're totally agree with that.
I'm having chocolate sheet cake feelings. Will, would you like to take a
it's worth
sniff
it.
of this? Sniff the package.
Get in the packaging.
Get in the whole thing.
Yeah,
dude.
do it upright.
Get in there. Get deep. It's good, right? Sheet cake feelings.
He smiled. He arched his eyebrows.
you could
but he
hear it.
smiled. You could probably hear it.
Every time he moves, it's fucking crazy.
It smells like cocoa powdery a little bit. I don't remember what the normal chocolate Oreo smells like. My
Who
recollection
does?
is that my recollection is that this.
I mean, what a beige crayon of an Oreo.
Yeah, very legitimate.
Worth noting, it is double stuffed proportions, which I'm a little surprised, actually. I mean, I hadn't thought about it, but, you know, we talked about special editions are always double stuffed, but this isn't a special edition. This is in the rotation.
I will say, I am looking forward to my double stuff.
Just
on
smashing
this
it all up.
episode.
We love a chocolate cake.
I do love a chocolate cake, but this is the kind of cream, especially, and I don't want to jump the gun, but like my recollection is that because it's dark chocolate, they're not overshooting the sweet, which makes the double stuff not potentially overwhelming in the same way that one where they were like, crank the sugometer to 2,000, you know? No! The hole in the basement's in danger.
It's all crumbling, and there's like ceilings caving in and shit. Yeah. You mad bastards. You did it. You did it.
Didn't think about whether you should have done it.
You just did it. You were right to. All right. You ready to give this a go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
You're right about it. It's so crispy. We got a lot of old Oreos at home. Kind of worried
Yeah.
about when they're going to be like, I can hear Will Cherry from all the way over here.
You probably heard it.
Can you guys hear that?
I'm pondering. I'm thinking about a thought.
Just the one?
Yeah, I've got one core thought.
I guess I can't really have two going at the same time.
I've heard there are people
swap
who can do that.
back and forth.
I like to go one at a time.
See it through to completion.
One foot in front of the other. Thoughts?
I think it's doing exactly what its job is. It's meeting expectations. I think what you've got here, and I think what they know they had, is a journeyman Oreo.
Yeah.
This Oreo has apprenticed. It knows its trade.
Yep.
It started its own business, or its master has died, and it's taken over. And
Like every good cookie.
it's stepped into the role incredibly well. If chocolate Oreo was the town cobbler, dark chocolate Oreo has come in and is giving us boots that are going to last for a long time.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, is this the Ferragamo of Oreos? No, I don't think so. I don't think we're getting like $600 shoes out of this thing.
Yep, I'm here for it.
I do think I overhyped it in my head earlier.
The only thing that I am thinking about, as I said earlier with my one thought, and I'm trying to decide if this is a slight drawback or a slight positive.
Oh,
And I think I'm kind of leaning the latter. It's a little dry.
yeah,
Because I feel like we've had some where they're like pushing the sugar as hard as they can.
Yeah.
And they're goofy and gloppy and all that good stuff.
They're all together
They're done
happy.
well. Yeah. Thank you for finishing the grammatic conclusion of that. This, like dark chocolate, is a little bit drier. When you're done eating it, the taste is lingering, but I have a little bit of dry mouth.
Yeah.
The flavor is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yep.
And I think that some of that might lean into the idea of maybe one does not have a full package of these.
I think this is very much by design the like Milk's favorite cookie here.
It's a really good point. It's a
Made
really good
this fucker for dipping.
That's
And
so
your dry
on
mouth would
point.
be gone.
Yep.
It would all be handled. This is a hardcore milk.
Yeah.
Oreo.
This is like a rich dark chocolate cake that benefits from a scoop of ice cream.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, this would benefit from a scoop of ice cream. I'd be so happy.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
It's funny to think about an Oreo because we always eat them al dente or in flagrante delicto. We're quite nude. The Oreo is in flagrante, but we don't dip. We're not dippers.
I mean, I don't think that this is scandalous. I am often a dipper when I'm Oreoing unprofessionally.
Uh-huh.
And when I'm binging a show and I crack a bag of Oreos, I would say half the time
Wow.
I will dip.
I can't even remember the last time I dipped.
It's a different experience.
Yeah.
If you're doing what we're doing, where you're like trying to work out the finer points of the flavor, that's not what that experience is for.
Yeah, this tastes like milk now.
Yeah. When I'm talking about doing this, it's almost always with a classic Oreo or a double stuff. I'm not dipping the wacky flavors.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
but this
add
would,
this to the lineup.
yeah, I just never have these. I would dip these for sure.
I dip the
was-
fuck out of
yeah,
these.
If I had a classic, a double stuff, or a dark chocolate, that's probably going in milk.
Yeah, it's built for it, clearly.
That's a good point.
In being dry guys, I don't think a lot about how much they're designing a cookie for dipping or not. Mm-hmm. The Milk's favorite cookie of it all is a big piece of their whole jam. If we went back and dipped a blueberry, raspberry, or whatever it was mix,
Yeah.
is it like suddenly better? I don't know. They have to be designed to be eaten dry. But
Almost-
this feels like it wasn't.
It almost feels like Milk's favorite cookie was the choice they made on how to sell Oreos before their audience feedback was all about twisting, and that if Oreos had been launched later, or if they had started advertising later, they would have leaned more heavily into the sandwich twisty thing, and that the milk thing might not have been as central.
Yeah.
I feel like they make much more out of the how do you eat an Oreo now,
Yes.
which is also a little bit more freeing because sometimes they do flavors that probably don't taste good in milk, or at least don't benefit in the same way that this one does.
Yeah, right. No, I mean, there are certainly little like demonic abnormalities that should go nowhere near a glass of milk.
Yeah.
You know who you are. You know what you did. Sorry, you had said a thing that got me thinking about a thing, and I'm old, and it's gone.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
It's been a great show. 10 out of 10. Oh, the twisting. I was just thinking about how interesting it must be to advertise these cookies now where you sort of have to have the milk in there somehow, but really the like destructible environments of it idea is like more interesting. We're like, hey kids, you hate your cookie? You want to kill it? You can rip this one's head off and eat its guts.
That sounds like a 90s cookie.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
It's almost amazing that never happened.
Fully. Great Halloween ad if anyone over in Nabisco marketing is listening.
Do it.
I'm available for consultation.
What if this might be too hard because it seems like doing shapes in the cream other than circles is sort of not possible. But what if there were like
They're
different,
doing it by
like,
hand.
different schmooshy ghouls and goblins hiding in
In the
cookie?
cream?
Yeah, in the cream.
Ah, that would be sick.
That'd be awesome.
Look, I know what the box art would look like. It would look perfect and clean. It would be amazing. It would be a jack-o'-lantern. It would be a ghost and a bat.
I'm
You
Team
get a bat.
Goblin, but I get
You
it.
get
Oh,
a
a bat.
ghost, a jack-o'-lantern, and a bat.
Good-
That's what
good
you're
call.
getting. That's your combo.
comp.
And on the box art, it's so clean and crisp. And then when you open them,
Yeah, totally.
it is exactly the Ninja Turtles like sherbet popsicle
God.
that you get from the
I
ice
know
cream man.
exactly what you're talking about. Now I'm so mad these don't exist in real life.
I want the melty, fucked faced like cookie innards.
That's the dream.
It would-
Totally.
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'd even let them put gumballs in there.
Honestly, and like, man, that's a major no-no for me in this context. Yeah, me too. That's earned.
That also feels like a sex thing. I'd let him put gumballs in there.
Producer Will's shaking his head, but you probably heard that.
Yeah. All right. Producer Will has some old Nabisco marketing slogans for us. Wow. 1995. Oreo, the original Twister. That was the slogan?
Was that the year that the movie Twister came out?
Was it? I would thought this was
It's
going to be about
90s.
Twister the board game and
I
going back
assume-
to somebody being like, he could put
I assume
gumballs
they're
in
not
me.
referencing that movie as much as I love it.
96.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
Well, they were just ahead of the game.
Yeah, okay. It was like a Carnosaur thing. They were like, we hear Twister's coming out. We got to get ahead of him.
Yeah.
All right, 2004. Can you read me 2004? Because Will makes a better door than a window. You, David, can you read
me.
that? I can't read.
I thought you meant one of the other hosts of the show. 2004, Milk's favorite cookie was officially introduced. Got Milk played a role.
The fucking Milk Lobby
Wow. Yeah.
collab. Wow, besties. If there is a single brand out there that knows how to collab, they've been doing it for 20 years now, and I didn't even know it.
Did Oreo have
It's like a
slogan
psyop.
before 1995? Producer Will is nodding, but you
It
probably
was
heard that.
eat a fucking Oreo. Shut your mouth and eat an Oreo. We really have gotten off track. Round 2. All right. You're going to double stuff this.
I'm excited.
How's it look? Let me see it.
Boom.
Wow. It looks intense.
Yeah.
It really is dark.
It is really dark.
Wait, does that top one have like notably less cream
I
than
thought
the
at
bottom
first
one?
that I had misaligned them, but it might literally just be that there's less cream on one of these than the other.
It's insane that they're this inconsistent. That's like a large amount of cream.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened.
Who works at the factory here?
If they gave me too much cream on one of my cookies, then good for them. If they gave me not enough cream on one of my cookies, then I'm upset.
Then shame on you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, there's no way to know.
I mean, there is a way you could compare it to another cookie, but
I will
I'm
not.
not going to do it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There's a
Thanks
way
for-
to know, but we're too lazy to
on
do
the
it.
same page. Cheers.
Cheers.
I want to hear from you.
First of all, really good. Nothing controversial to come out of this. I will say, since the cream is denser and a little drier, there's a slight amount of, I ate too much peanut butter. There's just a brief second.
Yeah, it kind of got on the roof of my mouth there a little bit.
Where you're like, and then it was fine.
I'm getting Mr. Edited. What good?
Wilbur. I don't know that I would say better, but really good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's better eating it in one whole go than
Yeah.
it was in halves either. I think this is like a fine thing to kind of nosh on and be like, I'm taking bites. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you got to be like, I understand why you thought this Oreo had been around for a long time. Because I think the thing that this solidifies for me is that this should have been around a lot longer than it has been.
Yeah.
This is a strong Oreo. This is a put it in your rotation. It will get on base Oreo.
Yeah.
It's not like it's perfect, but it is exactly what it sets out to be.
Yeah.
It's always so impressive when they set out to do something and they stick the landing.
Dark chocolate is so interesting because I'm not a huge dark chocolate guy. Generally, I'm way more milk chocolate. This is more in the context of like a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Because dark chocolate is so much about getting closer to the flavor of actual cacao.
Cacao.
The cacao.
Of it all?
The nut, whatever the fuck, It's
Yeah.
an interesting thing where we're doing a snack food. We are catering to a generally younger skewing palate. We still want this to legitimate be dark chocolate, but we don't want to be like, it's bitter. Like we want it to just be kind of rich and that it's not as creamy.
Yeah.
But it means that there's actually a pretty wide range of what a dark chocolate Oreo could have tasted like.
Oh, yes.
They could have made a lot of different choices if they were trying to make a dark chocolate Oreo that's the equivalent of the Irish creme. It's a thin and it's classy.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they clearly tried to classy up the logo a little
Right.
bit.
Yeah. From the standpoint of two people that I think kind of enjoy a slightly more cash, fun dessert hang Oreo.
Yeah.
This is that. It's the right balance of it's dense and it's rich, but it's still somewhat sugary, somewhat creamy. I think they threaded the needle really well.
Yeah, it's not the dodo bird of Oreos by any means. This is a nice, strong alligator.
Yeah, this is a good idea. They went in and they executed it clean.
Yep.
This stands alongside the other long-standing flavors. Chocolate, dark chocolate, peanut butter, mint, lemon. You know, there's ones where it's like, yeah, I'm assuming these have been around forever.
Yeah, I wonder what we'll look at it in like 20 years. You know, we'll be like, well, fucking dark chocolate. It's like so standard. It's there. I would also be interested in seeing them do takes on this where they do special editions where they're like dark chocolate 70%, dark chocolate like more bitter, you know, where they're like, hey, this month only. Producer Will says he would eat an 80% dark chocolate Oreo. Fine, Producer Will, I'd eat an 81%. Gauntlet thrown.
We'll just change the 8 to a 9. You probably heard
All
that.
right, you and your keyboard. You think you're so big, such a big man. He's got typey fingers. I heard them all the way from here. You've got me beat on that one. I would not eat a 91% dark chocolate Oreo. I would feed it to you like a Caesar.
That's nice.
But I would love that. I would love to see that as a special edition.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea.
Mess with percentage, have a little fun.
I've been picking up chocolate bars for cooking for my wife recently. Are there like...
For cooking my wife.
For cooking for my wife. It's cooking that she is doing. I'm not going to take that credit.
Hey.
Are there standard... Because I've noticed like 72%.
Oh,
setting.
interesting.
Producer Will, are you familiar with like the traditional ranks of dark chocolate? Are there ones that are sort of generally sold or sought after?
Yeah, you're the cocoa daddy.
I think 60% is a benchmark. Like you're saying,
Okay.
70-ish.
Yeah.
Bittersweet is 60.
Okay. Got it. And then we go from there.
See, 72. Like there's 70, but there's a lot of 72.
Oh yeah, there's that damn Ghirardelli 72% dark chocolate. Look, the Nabisco is not the only underground laboratory testing
Presumably not.
confectionery.
Yeah.
Somebody made a 70, and that looks like Lindt, those pricks. And Ghirardelli was like, we're not going to let them get away with it because they've been spying on Lindt the entire time. They have a mole.
Stop angering
And-
the people who can give us free truffles.
I don't give a shit
I want
about
free
it.
truffles.
David said nothing but nice things about you, absolute fascist.
Thank you.
Over at Lindt. And then Giacomo Ghirardelli sent in his spies and was like, okay, they're at 70. I bet we can up it by 2 and we'll knock them out of the park.
All right, so
Which
Producer Will
seems-
has just added dark chocolate is at least 15% pure cocoa.
That's it?
What's
That's
milk
very
chocolate?
low. It's like 1%.
I mean, probably, honestly.
It ain't even chocolate, kid.
It's just milk.
They gotta call it chocolate product. They changed the name to KFC to be like Kentucky Fried Chocolate.
I would eat that.
Actually, so would I. Milk is 10 to 50. It just has milk in it? Wow. Going through this process makes me realize how fucking ignorant I am. I don't know
mean,
shit.
I
I don't know anything about anything.
I feel like it's fair for us to be learning the finer points of how you define dark chocolate in the context of this podcast.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, look, embrace your ignorance, know what you don't know, and it's okay.
Yeah.
So milk chocolate is 10 to 50%. It's generally 30 to 40. Requires 12% milk solid.
Huh.
Solids.
Solids. There we go. Okay. So it's got milk in it, which is why we call it milk chocolate.
I'm glad we didn't learn today that milk chocolate is made mostly of cheese. That would have been a bit too much for me
It's
to
all
take.
cheddar from here on out.
It's cheddar and food dye, kid.
The potatoes are really what goes in the apple pie. They just put the sugar on it. That's why you
What
think
you
it's
love
apple.
is potato pie.
Eat more of your potato pie and be happy about it. That's Ronald McDonald we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Perfect impression.
I guess dark chocolate just doesn't have the milk.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Is that really all it is? Wow. To think that it started as dark chocolate and then we had to go all the way through all this milk chocolate bullshit to get back to it.
Right, and now we consider chocolate as milk chocolate.
Yeah, that does feel wrong to me. I don't like it. I don't even really like milk chocolate.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
milk
I know.
chocolate. I love it.
It's too sweet.
Nope.
It's too much. I channel my mother.
I'll take yours.
You can have mine. Well, when we do the regular chocolate Oreo, we'll have to talk about it. Because I suppose that's a milk chocolate Oreo.
We'll get there when we get there. I'm not fighting that fight on behalf of milk chocolate. I think that's a separate
whatever.
fight.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, dark chocolate Oreo.
Yeah.
Came here to do a job. Seems to have done it with
Yep,
aplomb.
It's got its hat. It's got its briefcase. It's got its suit tie.
Hello, boys. I always thought of it as, wow,
Time
it's like a
card.
business guy in your head.
Well, just because you say it came here to do its job.
Yeah, but like when I say a job, you think business guy.
Yes. It's one of several icons that pop up.
I thought like factory line worker.
Yeah, I could see that too.
I was in a real like New Deal kind of zone / Doing it our way.
Sure. No, I like that. I think partially because on the one hand, it's very straightforward. On the other hand, there's actually a lot of grades of choices they could have made in terms
Yeah.
of where they placed it. I just think they placed it right.
I think they nailed it.
Yeah. Because if you don't want it to be so close to the chocolate one that people are like, I don't understand what's different. And I think if you ate one of these and you ate a chocolate Oreo, you'd be like, well, these are clearly two different cookies.
I'm nodding.
You can't hear it 'cause Will's not doing it.
it. Will, would you mind doing some real loud nods for me?
There it is. Thunder crack.
The room split in twain.
Oh, man. I love when things are split in twain.
Yeah, like Robin's arrow.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It is funny to think about all of the potential that could have happened and what has actually happened.
Yeah.
Because I actually feel like that is going to affect my rating. To be like, they could have gone to these 1,072,000,
Right.
70. They could have been like lint for fucking all we care.
I mean, maybe that's if they do your idea, which I really think they should. Maybe that's how they do it. Maybe it's a partnership with a schmancy chocolatier and
Ooh.
then it's a collab, but it's an excuse for us to change the percentage. Because otherwise it's just
Wow,
like darker,
that's sick.
which is sort of lame. Whereas a collab dark chocolate from like Ghirardelli, like who wouldn't
Definitely
buy that?
Ghirardelli.
Yeah.
Come on. The people's good chocolate.
Now I'm craving Ghirardelli.
You like Ghirardelli.
I do like Ghirardelli.
We
I love
always go to that
Ghirardelli.
one Ghirardelli
Yeah.
over in San Diego when
I
we're down
do.
there. So I think the collab with Ghirardelli thing is the smartest thing they could possibly do
That'd
with
be
a dark
great.
chocolate. It would be so smart. It'd be
Yeah.
so good. One note that I do want to make as we talk about dark chocolates and chocolates in general.
Yeah.
Many, many consumer chocolates have a high amount of lead and heavy metals in them
Oh,
and are actually not great for you in the long run.
I did not know that.
And the only high-end chocolatier who does not appear as like a dangerous lead levels chocolate company, Gira fucking Deli.
Wow.
Yeah, so they have the healthiest chocolate on the market.
Wow, that's
which
cool.
I hadn't thought about before when I started my whole lint beef. That was just off of vibes, but I just remembered it now.
Oh, that's very cool.
So Nabisco legal / corporate, if you're listening, I recommend Ghirardelli as your collab choice because they're not going to give us all lead poisoning. Chocolate's like not great for you.
It's so good though.
I know.
I love
It's a
chocolate.
bummer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start noodling on how many of these we would eat. And that being said, I do want to add, if we need to like do how many I would eat dry versus how many I would eat with milk, it's fine. Because I do think they'd be very different numbers.
Interesting.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, no, it's a good point.
Feeling like
Hadn't
a
thought about it.
curveball.
Do you have a sense?
I think I do.
I think I do too.
And I think it's lower than I would have thought for number eating.
Uh-huh. I'm between two, but I think I know where I am.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I would go with like a half sleeve.
I was between sleeve and half sleeve. I think I might do sleeve.
Good.
Like, yeah, it's interesting with these ones because like it is potent.
Oh, yeah.
This is a really good
It's got a
Oreo.
chocolatey punch.
Yeah, I think it's worth noting since you brought it up. How does milk affect your number?
Way up.
Like
I think
how
if
much?
I had milk, I would go 2 sleeves.
Ooh, that is way up.
For me, this is entirely a dry bite clag issue.
Yeah.
The flavor's dope as shit. These things are not melting in my mouth in the way that some Oreos do.
Yeah.
And the chocolate on chocolate is a lot, but I
Yeah.
think if I could cut it with a little bit of milk and do a little dip to wetten up my palate, I think I'd be fucking barreling through these things. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even think about it.
I'll co-sign that. I could see milk bringing me up from 1 to 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's on point.
That'd be easy.
Yeah.
You, me, 2 cups of milk, this
Yeah.
thing's gone in a minute.
Gone.
Yeah.
Didn't stand a chance.
Destruito.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a number?
I do. What about you?
Yeah. I'm an 8.
I'm an 8.
Fuck yes.
Yep. This is an 8.
Dude right there.
This is an 8.
Yep. It's an 8.
It's just an easy 8.
yeah.
Just coming in for a nice clean landing as an 8.
Yeah. Like we said, it's journeyman fucking Oreo, man. It knows its job.
Yeah.
It knows how to do its job.
The potential in this cookie gets bonkers opened up by the addition of milk.
Yes.
But the cookie's still an 8.
Yeah.
It's an 8 with a lot of upside.
It's like an 8 that if you equip it with the right armor set, gets like a
Yeah.
cool bonus.
Yeah, totally.
If we ever wanted to do a wet pod, we can do a wet pod. We can
Yeah.
come back to all this shit,
Yeah.
make it wet.
Yeah.
But we're dry guys.
Yep.
Look, this is a great cookie. You
This is
should go
way
out
up
and you
there.
should buy it and you should eat it. You might want milk.
Milk will enhance the experience.
Yeah. Well, I think that just about wraps us up.
Yeah, it does. I'm pretty close to eating more of these after the show's over.
I'm gonna have one more. I'm gonna have
I've been eyeing them, and I'm like, I might not be done with you yet. The post-credit sequence of this episode is going to be the traditional slurping noise that you've come to love. If you can't hear it, just know it's happening. You'll definitely hear it when Will's doing it.
Yeah. Will, would you mind chewing on one of these? Just blow my eardrums inside out. Good night, listener.
Bye.